Hello racing fans, and a warm welcome to It's a Breeze with myself Deez. This show is proudly brought to you by Tab Gold, the intelligent bet. I trust in you, the valued racing fan, as well. And looking forward to a midweek race meeting brought to you by the operator in KZN. It's Hollywoodbets Greyville on Wednesday. We are racing on the poly track, and there are 8 races carded. Race number 1 at 12:15. And I see the big one, the pick 6 at 13:25, 25 past 1. And the race meeting should close off at 16:25. Well, I must say hearty congratulations to all the winners over the last weekend at Hollywoodbets Scottsville in those Group 1 races. And we saw some 5-star performances. I think the performance of the day, no doubt, to the winner of the Golden Horse Sprint, which was Lucky Lad. Unbelievable how that horse turned it on over the final 200 meters. At one stage, it looked like he was not going to run in the top 4. A great performance from Lucky Lad. And guess what? Yep, guess what? He is accepted for the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge coming up this weekend. Of course, it's massive racing this Saturday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. We just go on from last weekend with those 4 Group 1 features. We got the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. That is a star-studded field, one of the races of the season. And then we got the Cup Trial, the Tibishina Stakes, and we got 2 juvenile features, including the Durban Dash. Lots of action over this weekend. It promises to be another one of those highlights in the South African racing calendar. But let's get into our show. As you've come to know, all the homework is done, and all that's left is for you to get on the tote. Let's get straight into it, and away we go with our first segment, which is It's Exotic. Well, what I've done in It's Exotic is I've gone with a place accumulator. You need to jot down the time there to get on. 12:50, 10-1, and in the first leg of that place accumulator, it's banker horse number 6, an Air of Pride, who I think will be hard to beat over this 1400 meter trip, and a banker in the PA number 6, an Air of Pride. Then on to race number 3, which is leg 2 of that place accumulator. Well, Palermo, Denny Prinsloo's runner, ran a blinder last time out on the poly track with Samanga Kumalo, and I think ready to go one better. No doubt the horse to beat. The danger there will be number 6, Roman's Revenge, but Palermo good enough for the top 3. Leg number 3, which is race number 4, 3 runners in the place accumulator. Number 6, Vermicelli. Number 9, What's Up Buttercup. And number 10, Top 10, 6, 9, and 10. Then on to race number 5, which is leg 4. I'm going with 5 Diani, 6 Intrepid, and 9 USA's Hope. 5, 6, and 9 there. And then the next race, which is race number 6, again sticking with the 3 horses. I think Dean Kannemeyer holds all the aces here. Number 3, Ross Kadesh will get my vote. So will number 6, Nelson Bay. And I think the horse to beat could be number 8, Mr. Master Starter. Numbers 3, 6, and 8. Then the 7th race over 1600 meters. The place accumulator, number 6, Rafif's Choice, and number 7, Vian's Queen. 6 and 7. And then how we close off that place accumulator if we are running. The runner I like here is number 9, Master Bling from the Guard Puller stable. I think he's nicely weighted last time out, too short, 1200 meters. But the cover is going to be the horse that I suspect will be priced up favorite, and that's number 7, All Around the World. So 7 and 9 there in that last leg of the place accumulator, with the value being number 9, Master Bling. So if you multiply that per amount, it'll be 3 times 3, which is 9, 9 times 3, which is 27, 27 times 2, which is 54, and 54 times 2, which is 108 Rand. So that's what the full bet will cost you. But as you've come to know, you can always play the amount that you want on the tote. 108 Rand at PA. Then we go on to some fun bets in It's Fun. And I've looked at race number 2 and 3 here. In race number 2, well, I mentioned that I think that number 6, an Air of Pride, will be very hard to beat. So we've bankered that in the trifecta. And the horses that we've included to possibly follow this one home for 2nd and 3rd going to be numbers 2, 3, 8, and 9. So 6 a banker by 2, 3, 8, and 9. That'll be 4 times 3, which is 12 Rand, a full bet in that trifecta. Then we go on to race number 3. Well, I mentioned Palermo when talking about the place accumulator will be the right horse in the race. But I've just gone with cover there in that exacta, because if you get the 6 beating the 7 will be the favorite in the race, then you could get a fair return on your investment. And that box exacta will cost you 2 Rand, so 6 and 7 boxed. But if it finishes off 6 beating 7, then I think you're in for a very good dividend there. But if 7 does beat 6, you will get more than your 2 Rand investment in that box exacta of 6 and 7. So that is going to be race number 3. So 2 bets there. It's fun. And how do we close things off? It's a breeze. Well, I've done a pick 3, and it's the last pick 3 on the card. Always gets to a sizable pool on the tote. The pick 3 races 6, 7, and 8. And in race number 6, going with 4 runners there. 3, Rosh Kadesh. Horse number 5, which is Prince of Tarantino. Number 6, Nelson Bay. And number 8, Mr. Master Starter. 3, 5, 6, and 8. In leg 2 of that pick 3, going with 4 runners there. Number 1, Miss Layla, who has a superb record at Muzieni, P from 3. Number 3, Wooden Glade, who I think is ready to run a big race. Then 6, Rafif Choice, and 7, Vihan's Queen. Those 2 runners we've included in the PA. So 1, 2, 6, and 7. And then we close things off with the same numbers that we've included in the place accumulator. I like the look of number 9 here, Master Bling, who I think is generally priced up at the time of recording on the fixed odds betting market, but I think come race time will shorten. And I'm going to suggest that number 9 may be an each way bet on the tote as well. But the cover there is the front running all around the world. So 7 and 9 there, if you multiply that out, it'll be 4 times 4, which is 16. And then 16 times 2, which is 32 Rand. And I think if that pick 3 arrives, regardless of the results that we have in the respective legs, you'll get much more than 32 Rand. And that is it, guys. Those are our bets. It's exotic, it's fun, and it's a breeze. Well, I must always thank you, the valued racing fan, for your invaluable spend on the tote. And together we can make a difference. Really looking forward to this weekend's racing. Of course, we'll have our local racing throughout the week, including this meeting that we're previewing. But it's a build-up now for what promises to be another highlight of the South African racing calendar this weekend. The Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge, featuring the Cup Trial, the Tibishina Stakes, and 2 features for the juveniles. And what a field we have for that Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. It is out, and go and have a look at it on whichever website you follow your racing for that form guide. And yep, I'm really looking for this weekend's racing. I must also add that on Monday, it was Monday the 3rd, heavy storms here in KZN, and to everybody in the province that's been affected, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Well, that is it for the show. And on behalf of It's a Breeze with myself, Deez, and proudly brought to you by Tab Gold, the intelligent bet, you have a blast. Find all the winners on this Wednesday, and hopefully it turns out to be a very successful day to you, the valued racing fan. Until we meet again, you take care. Salanika Ashley.